मेरे वतन मेरे चमन.
Not again, please.
मेरे वतन मेरे चमन.
Oh. My mistake. I show at them the most ridiculous things on Instagram, and then this is what happens. Guys, did you see Chahat Fateh Ali Khan's attempt at some national patriotic song? OMG. It is, do not, like, if you, after, like, hearing at them, try to watch that, please, on your own. Like, it's your own fault.
मेरे वतन मेरे चमन.
Acha, okay. Let's move from Mere Chaman and Mere Vatan to drama review.
Yes, but
let's get
before
down
that,
to business.
The intro. Our
I
intro.
forgot. See,
Yes.
this is what this kind of song does to you. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Merhaba.
Khushamedid.
Hoş geldiniz.
Welcome to our YouTube channel with Miyaan
Biwi
Aur
TV.
Guys, welcome to yet another episode of
Biwi Aur TV drama review.
Thank you very much. Today we will be reviewing 3 dramas and we will go through starting with
Dastak.
Then.
What?
Then. Behroopia. Then.
Then you said, sorry.
Shirin Farhad.
Yes, then Behroopia, then Shirin Farhad.
What did you think?
No, I said Dastak, you said then. Like, I was thinking, I said something wrong, I guess I was thinking then, like when you said.
Okay. So, with that lovely intro to our video, which will inshallah not make you swipe from our video and get you to watch it through and through, please do. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe and share with your friends. We are cool people, please. Okay, so let's start with Dastak. Okay, so a lot of things I think happened in these 2 episodes of Dastak. A lot of revelations, a lot of heartbreaking news, a lot of frustrating news, and So, starting with the first episode of the week where Saif's mother ends up going to Kiran's house. What were your thoughts about that?
It wasn't making any sense at all. Like, because why would you, I don't know, I was thinking one mother can understand the other mother.
Yeah.
So she's a mother, like she should be actually understanding that Kiran cannot give her son very easily and never ever gonna, I guess, give, of course. No, like I cannot imagine any mother like giving away the son, like giving the son away. So I don't think it's like, I don't know what are they trying to do. But Saif and his mother is in this show is very, very annoying. Yeah. More than annoying, I will say more than Moise's father.
Moise's father, Feroz.
Yes, they are more annoying.
For me, I feel like, I thought that Saif's mother had learned her lesson after what happened with his first marriage, that Kiran had told her that you did wrong to your son as well by forcing him into this marriage, because she used to play games on Saif by pretending that she's very sick to emotionally blackmail Saif into getting married to Kiran. She did those kind of things. So I thought she had learned her lesson, but apparently not. She is still trying to be support Saif in his bad ideas, in his bad intentions. Because I was thinking, why don't they just try to open this road that, okay, Kiran, of course, Shani is your son. We can never ever separate a son from his mother.
But sometimes he can see.
Visit. Let's introduce slowly Saif into his life as his father. Let's introduce this concept to Shani.
But this is their intention is not this.
Yes,
unfortunately.
that is my problem.
The intention is snatching him away.
Just because you are married again, you will have kids of your own, and all of this. I'm like, what does that mean?
Is it kid like a fruit? Like you can have, if one is harab, you can have the other one. So definitely disappointing from Saif's mother. Then the other thing that happens is that we learn that Feroz, his wife, tells him that please, his wife is not feeling well, and he says, okay, we can have what's his name, Moise Kiran in the house, but not Shani. Yeah. Shani,
so again, my question to you, what did you think of his condition? Since you empathize more with Feroz uncle, do you think Feroz uncle is justified in making such a request?
He's not that bad, and his condition was also, I cannot say actually anything good about this condition. I know it is not good and it is not much making sense. Even also I can say it wasn't nice that uncle what was the name? Feroz uncle. Feroz uncle wasn't nice, but still he has some kind of good heart. I feel he has.
Okay, Adam thinks he has good heart because finally he accepts Kiran and Moise that they can come to the house, but only he's accepting that only because his wife is literally, spoiler alert, has cancer.
Yeah.
So I mean,
but he is still a good.
I will say by the writer of this show is Sarwat Nazir. I really like the story. It is bringing up a lot of good points of our society. You know, like a divorced woman, a single mother, remarrying, the issue of remarrying again, and all these points are very good. Like I really like those points. But my thing is Moise's father, Feroz uncle, is a little too extra for me. I feel like after so much time has passed, okay, I don't know how much time has passed, but
it's a grudge.
Why? I feel like you need to get over it. You need to accept now that Kiran, he is married. Also now Kiran is pregnant.
Yeah, true,
so
actually,
why will you? And you see your wife is suffering, and it seems like Kiran is not going away from his life, and she also now doesn't seem like a gold digger because he blacklisted his son from jobs.
Now he's gonna accept
just because his wife has cancer. And also in what condition he is now. So before he learned his wife had cancer, he said that no Shani, but okay to Kiran and Moise because Kiran is pregnant. But then he learns that his wife has cancer. Then he says,
so
okay, Shani, Kiran, Moise are all welcome. But we see that he still has issues with Shani. In the promo they show he's going to. So I am just saying that is not acceptance. That is you are taking it out on a little boy.
Yeah, and of course, guys, joke aside, I mean, his things were not very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I am still thinking actually he is, I feel like better than Saif and his mother. That thing is, I feel still, I agree with, I can say valid it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you are right. Some things were not justified, and his anger should go down definitely because already they got married, and also they are expecting right now a baby child. Like, of course, inshallah. I mean, they are expecting. So yeah, I mean, I agree. I can say.
I mean, this was actually all for this week's episode, but I will definitely say to talk about a few other like deep, not what's the right word for this, some overarching things. I would like to mention over here is that we over so many years have passed, like I already said, that Moise's mother, I always mix the name, Saif's mother, has still not had a character growth. She is still that lady who is supporting her son in his bad decisions. Also, Faryal, on the other hand, is still from the start to the bitter. We've seen her as a very bitter woman in this show. Like, there is no softness. I mean, okay, now her circumstances maybe are not that she can be soft, but there is a constant like bitterness from her. Maybe you know that your bitterness is not working, so you change your personality a little. Saif is the same Sadu. His personality, he was the same when he was married to Kiran. He is the same now that he's married to the love of his life, which is Faryal. So Saif's character hasn't changed. The only characters that have changed have been on Kiran's side of the family, not Saif. So that I find a little like, why is there no growth? I feel like there is something missing in the writing.
But still, it's a good job. The writer.
Yeah. One more thing I would like to mention. In these episodes, it was less, but some of the flashback scenes are too much, and I don't like the transition, the fluttering transition.
I am fine with the transition.
But do you like the so much flashbacks they gave? Okay, not these two episodes. Maybe I should stick to just
I am
these
not
two
get annoyed. I am not getting annoyed. I like because I was comparing right now with Behroopia's that DID. Was DID, right?
Yes.
So the flashbacks.
Yeah.
I feel like this Dastak's flashbacks still fine. Yeah. No, fine.
Okay, I guess that is all. Anything else we need to mention? I really think this was all that happened. The biggest news
was cancer.
Yeah, and we see that, like, of course, this news has really affected Moise. And Moise, because he snaps at Kiran, because Kiran doesn't, she says, okay, you go stay with your mom, but I don't want to go. And he said, but I don't want to leave you alone.
Kiran also was talking with Shani. Yeah. So Shani said like that, uncle, but you will be also there, and Moise will also be there, daddy. So then I can leave.
Yeah. So I actually thought that Moise and Kiran, Moise is such a green flag. They have such a beautiful relationship. But when circumstances do turn like this, you do snap. Even such a green flag can have his, which is very natural. So I think that was all good. It was not suddenly I'm like, oh, Moise is a red flag. No, he snapped.
तुम समझ क्यों नहीं रही हो यार? उन्हें कैंसर डायग्नोज हुआ है. Do you even understand what is cancer? तो बाबा भी मान गए और मैं किरण, मैं तुम्हें अकेला नहीं छोड़ सकता यार, मुझे जरूरत है तुम्हारी, मैं चाहता हूँ तुम मेरे साथ रहो.
Yes, then he apologized. Kiran apologized, and both of them were like, "Okay, we understand each other's position." But he says, "I will be there with you guys 24/7, so you don't need to be scared of anything." So yeah, so I think that. But just lastly, what about the mother, Moises' mother, her acting?
Her acting is fine.
I don't know. Sometimes it's
really?
like the way she says. Sometimes I don't know, like beta, like. Something when she finally, by the way, snapped at Firozna ke bas kar de enough. I was like, yes, please be more like this, because Firoz is like has problems, so many issues. I'm like, finally she snapped a little.
करती हूँ मैं इसको.
लेकिन मेरी एक शर्त है.
अब क्या है?
That I liked, because mostly she's so mild in her character, you know, beta, Firoz, beta.
Yes.
She's not calling beta to Firoz, but I
think I don't know.
No, acting is fine. I just mean her, I don't know, demeanor, her behavior.
Maybe.
I just want her to snap more. So guys, that's all for Dastak.
You wanted her to snap more.
Yeah.
You
be more.
Said, I just want to snap more or something.
I said I want to snap more.
No, maybe I understood wrong. I'm sorry. I don't
Sometimes at you, but
no. Who? To me? Mashallah.
Slap, slap, slap.
Slap or snap?
Snap,
Okay.
not slap. Yeah. So I think we can move on.
We can move on.
To
Behroopia. Again I will do like every time.
So
Merah Vatan, Merah Jaman.
No, please. You were just humming the Behroopia OST. You can do that. Say.
Mere hum dono.
Okay. You were doing it so well off camera. He has camera like nervousness, jitters. Guys, Behroopia. Add them. Behroopia. What happened in Behroopia?
What happens? Again, I mean, the whole thing was between Zara, the name was it.
And Mikail.
Zara and Mikail, yeah. Between them, actually, some things happened. What happened? Mikail was still very obsessively calling, etc. He still actually calls like just to
from
record hello and stuff. I don't know why he is doing this, because already you have a connection actually. Just talk to her.
Yeah.
It's fine. But then, okay, they were like, I mean, I don't know if I should tell the whole story right now, but what,
no, not whole, but like in the gist of.
In the summary, actually, what happened? They are right now. She also wants to get married. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But how she gets there is important.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, this psychology of girls, maybe, I don't know if guys have, you can say. So what happens is she is saying that she is so hurt from Saim's behavior towards her, Saim's rejection, which doesn't make sense. Even now, even though there is a scene in which Saim is talking to his mom and he says that all my life I saw you working for us, then I took responsibility. So if she doesn't understand me, by she he means Zara, if someone doesn't understand me, then I don't want them in my life. Like, but I was thinking, when did she not understand him? When was she a burden on him? When did she he's like, if someone pressurizes me, but when did she pressurize him?
I was gonna just say Zara went to airport even to see her.
So Saim is leaving for Australia. His mother says maybe you can call Zara and let her know. He's like, no, I don't want to keep any relationship. And then she learns that he has left for the airport. She follows him, but of course she couldn't find him. So what I was getting to was this psychology of girls when you get hurt by someone who is so indecisive, unsure. They've shown, I think, Sam to be this character who is not very confident in himself, has a lot of insecurities.
But Mikail is different.
Yes, Mikail is very confident, very expressive, and he's very also kind of dominating. So just from Sam, who is very like evasive, wants to run away from problems, at least Mikail comes off as someone who will stand with you. I mean, like with the way she has interacted with him. So I think that is the reason, as a rebound, she has said, okay, she doesn't love the guy, because she even confesses this to her cousin, right? Her cousin asked her, do you have feelings for this person who is so much pursuing you?
But I feel like she thought a little, then said no.
Yes.
को अपनी जिंदगी में शामिल करना ठीक होगा क्या? जिसे तुम अपनी जिंदगी में शामिल करना चाहती हो, क्या उसके लिए तुम कुछ फील करती हो? Not really. ये ठीक कैसे हो सकता है ज़ारा?
I'm sure she's maybe cares about him in a way. Like, you, of course, if someone is showering so much, I don't know, presents on you or whatever, I can't say love. So she has feeling, but definitely is more out of a rebound than love. It is definitely not love. I don't think so.
Can be.
Yeah. So, what other thing? Like we already said that she has now said kind of yes to.
Yeah.
She has even convinced her parents were again very like, are you sure? Do you really want to do this? What about his history? His other, like wife?
She said, I don't have a problem.
She said we should give everyone second chances. She asked this question to Mikail also, and he says that, she was very lonely. She couldn't have children and stuff.
I found Mikail was very cold at that time. Like for example, imagine you are like remembering some things from the past. You should be feeling a little bit like at least, I don't know, like, oh yeah, those times were so bad, or like this happened, that happened. At least your reaction can change a little. His reaction was, yeah, it happened. And it's like, yeah, poor her. Even poor her didn't he say, I guess, but he was like, right.
Yeah.
I felt a little bit coldness from like.
Yeah. I think it was because he knows the real reason for her death wasn't that. It was him.
Can be. So he was just like talking very like a normal, and everyone can commit suicide kind of thing. It was like, I felt like that. I mean, it was not a big thing. It was very small something. It had just happened.
Like an inconvenience.
Yes. Yeah. I felt a little like that. I mean,
what about the fact, like I just said that, girls can have this psychology when you are rejected in this way, or someone breaks up with you with a person with whom you had very high expectations, then they do this to you. So you go with whatever options come. We saw this in Mean Se Mohabbat also with
I feel like it's not just
Dana
gender.
Neer. But what about ignoring some red flags? Like you are seeing that he is a little obsessive, and you are seeing he's been stalking you, and then you see some changes in his.
And also you can, we were also mentioning these things before also. Sometimes in the dramas, some characters are not thinking very straight. For example, she can actually understand that those unknown numbers also coming from him.
Yeah.
You can easily connect. You can easily connect those, like. Yeah. I mean,
I will just say, from the story wise, okay, it's going fine. The story which is written by Rida Bilal, I like it. The direction is nice. The settings, the decoration and everything, I feel like really fits. Like literally, which hospital, by the way, it was in which they took Mikail.
Very VIP.
It was such a fancy private. It didn't look like a hospital. It looked like a lobby of a hotel resort or something.
True.
So I'm very impressed by that. Other than that, I really like the direction. Some camera angles, everything is nice, I think. Just my thing is with costuming. Sometimes Mika's family is so over the top all the time. I know they've shown to be ultra rich, but really are rich people really dressing? I don't think. They're this shiny every time.
I know, if I am wrong, to our audience, I'm saying, correct me guys, but sometimes ultra rich people are actually just wearing t-shirts.
Yeah.
Ultra rich.
You're talking more about like Bill Gates type of
kind
ultra
of
rich.
just t-shirt,
but
even
woman.
No, sometimes even like just phone, like a very like not even much like like smartphone kind of, even like very old technology and stuff. So these are ultra rich people. There are also rich people, I feel like they want to show off more. Actually, so they are doing this.
You are right, because I don't know what conversation we were having. We were somewhere outside and we actually, we were in our mall. Anyways, we talked about this thing where these people who are Khandani rich from generations, they are not really showing off. They are, because they are so rich, they are used to their richness. They are very like also, but people who suddenly acquire money, they are this those loud and this blingy with diamonds and like Gucci,
especially if they are, I don't know, I should in general, but as I see, some people are, as you said, like they are getting all the money and everything assets later in their life, so they are sometimes so much like, what can I snob is
snobs
snob kind
also,
of like that. They are becoming
very
like
arrogant
that. They are becoming like
it because it affects their head. We say that damag kharab kar deti hai. Like it gets to your head and you are like, and you become arrogant. You think everyone is beneath you and you want to. So because Maybe that's the fact. Okay, anyways, I think we went a little our own conversation about this thing. Okay, so we talk. Like I mentioned, the costumes for Mikail's family, but also for Zara's family, her mom, her puppo. I really don't like their clothing. It seems a little off. It doesn't suit them.
I said one thing to you. I will just say right now again. I didn't feel like the Zara's mother and parents, I mean mother and father, they are like kind of like a parents, like husband and wife. I didn't feel that because she was wearing very traditional clothes and he's wearing always like a suit and like tie and stuff. Like I feel like there was something.
It's not about wearing tradition. It's about her
their
quality
energy
of
also
clothes.
a little different. I felt like you actually said this like a big sister.
Yeah, big sister. But I mean, we wouldn't have wanted another Puppo 2.0, so I'm fine with her being his wife. So yeah, that thing in the show, the costume or art department who handle this. Actually, art department is fine, I guess, because they are handling the sets and all. But the costuming, I don't like. The makeup also is very. I don't like the makeup also. So there is that. Other than that, what else happens in these episodes is, what happens is, we see more flashbacks of the mother, the stepmom, his khala. We see that she was also in a very helpless position. It's not like because there was always a question in my mind, is khala really sincere with Mikail or is she just there for money?
Yeah.
I think definitely she is there for money, but I do think that she also does care about him, or she cared about him, but she was also helpless because that marriage was also toxic for her.
True.
That man, Mikail's stepdad, was also cruel with her.
Very
I don't know if he
very
physically abused her, but definitely.
क्यों? सेवा नहीं हूँ मैं।
What? बताओ मैं कौन हूँ? बताओ मैं कौन हूँ? बताओ। तू बताओ मैं कौन हूँ?
He
was abusive.
I mean, he was doing this to his, not his child, maybe
his
like his stepson, but still I would say he's like son.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So anyways, and we also see the sister Anaya, right, also has a break. When she hears of the news, Mikail comes and does a whole announcement that I'm marrying Zara and all. She goes to her room and she has such a, what is it called, a tantrum, and she shouts at poor Atif. I feel very bad for Atif. He is such a, getting hit
Mikail
from every side.
is calling Atif, Atif.
And always insulting him. Then she's like, you leave me, I will do something to you. She said, I will harm you or something, get out of here. So I feel for poor Atif. So that was all.
Just one thing came to my mind, Zara's proposed daughter, Aisha, that she was gonna go, I guess, far away, some other city.
I actually like that, although every scene they show them both, like every episode they show both Mother Puppo and Aisha, like mother-daughter conflict, but I actually I thought she was very oppressive in the first episode. I thought she's being like just whatever her mother wants, but she's actually standing up to her mom. So I actually like that. That dynamic is separate from the show. I like. Yeah. So that's all. Just lastly, what did you think of the Puppo having an online lovey-dovey chat?
Yeah, that scene. She was with her voice. She's like writing, typing. I mean, as an effect they did in the show, we understand. But the other sound was like those anonymous hacker group type voice.
Yes,
I felt
where
like that.
It was like that, where you hide the actual voice.
Yeah, it was very. I don't know why. There was no need for that.
So he says you seem like you are 40, over 40 and you're still not married, and she's like. She closes the laptop.
मेरा ख्याल है कि आप 40 से ऊपर की तो होंगी, पर इतनी देर नहीं करनी चाहिए शादी करने में.
That was funny to me. I hope Puppo finds her match also. I don't mind. At least she can be gone. Maybe our theory will work. Maybe Zara will actually not marry Mikail, and Mikail and Puppo will be together.
MashaAllah.
So I guess that's all. Let's move on to
Shirin Farhad. I will not say Shirin Farhad.
I really like the OST of Shirin Farhad.
I don't know.
Also, I'm confused. Are there multiple OSTs? This is Ali Zafar we hear mostly. Okay, I will again check it. I am a little confused about that. Okay, Shirin Farhad, again, a lot of things happen finally, because I thought the episodes were slow. But this time some big major plot points happened.
Before going to in depth, Hum TV,
Yes.
there is no still subtitle. So bad. Like we were watching, you translated so many parts, I mean, for me, but I mean, there is no fun watching like this. I mean, I understand, I of course don't know Urdu like much, but some parts I understand, some words we also have similar words, etc. But the whole context, everything, I mean, it's just like for me it is not nice experience. Why are they doing this? I mean, I will just give you an example again, like Green TV and Geo. They are Geo, very nice with the subtitles, but Hum
with subtitles.
Hum TV and ARY
do it late.
Yes, very late, but
Hum
not
TV,
just late. I mean, 2 days later, 3 days maybe. Like it's late. It's very late.
One eternity later.
It's not nice. Please don't
Not
do
nice.
that. You have such a big channel.
Yes, and so many people can also watch. I mean,
your international audience, please.
I'm sure so many people also international, like in watching these dramas.
Yes, they are.
I am sure.
It's
also,
important.
these dramas are the main dramas, kind of. Like, for example, Shirin Farhad is a good drama
yes,
right
it's a
now.
prime time. It's called
Like,
prime time
yes.
dramas on Sundays, 8 p.m. slot, Saturday, Sunday, you know. These are prime time. So this is important, true. So please, TV, it's a request to you. We can only request. I actually also commented.
Only request, but
I also commented under Shirin Farhad, I think. So please.
Please, yaar, please.
Okay. So Farhad was also like, please. It wasn't me who did this. So what happens is that Rosie, as a result of her jealousy from Shirin, because she sees Shirin has potential and they are gonna cast Shirin, and she is like bitter and has jealousy. Out of jealousy, she puts this news in the newspaper that she's having an affair with Farhad. Shirin and Farhad are having an affair. So
was it incorrect or was it false? No, actually.
But they weren't.
But why would you put in a newspaper?
But also they weren't having. He had just confessed his love to her.
But not affair maybe. But there was like some connection.
Feelings, yes, but not an affair. And she puts it in the newspaper. So
yeah, of course, it is bad.
It is such a huge thing. The whole 2 episodes are driven by this. Farhad then leaves. The director actually is on his side. He's asked Farhad, is there any truth in it? He says, I didn't do this. I had no intentions. But he tries to deflect the answer. He says, no, tell me, do you love Shiri? To the director, and he says, yes, I do, but I only ever express my love to her. After that, she hasn't even spoken to me. He says, okay, this will blow over. Since you are telling the truth, I believe you, but
just go
this can really affect a woman like Shiri. You can still go anywhere, find a job. So he says, okay, go for 1 week to Bahawalpur and then I will settle things here. So I really like the conversation between Farhad and the director. Also, another thing I really appreciated, like this is shown to be such a huge deal at that time, but not even once do Shirin's parents even question her, is there any truth to it, because they know their daughter is not doing any of this. So I really like that, because if it had been a drama in this time, I mean about this time, definitely tell me us the truth, you did now, okay, or they will not even ask, they will like, okay, we are getting you married to your Fazul cousin. They will say something. They never even once asked her, like, Shiri, why is this thing out? What did you do, or what is it?
There is one thing we missed also, as I right now realize, not understand. In the train station, she was waiting there, like we should maybe
Shamsa, it starts with that Shamsa was trying to run away with Ali, but she fails because her dad sees her there, and she tries to say, I came with a school trip, like I was going to go on a school trip, but he takes her home. He understands basically something was up.
Jhootha.
Yeah, he's a jhooti.
Because of female.
Yeah.
Jhoothi.
So he takes her. So, I mean, like I said, I like that part, but one thing I will say, because it's the 70s period show, And this headline comes into the newspaper. Of course, there is no social media where Shirin can come, this news is fake, whatever. Like, she can't defend herself like that.
Right now, Twitter has, for
Yes,
example,
but
Elon Musk's platform.
As kids from the 90s.
Hey, you ignored me.
Sorry.
Okay, don't forget. I was gonna say, in Elon Musk's Twitter platform, of course, I'm not.
X.
Yes, X is right now. It's not Twitter. The real.
The name is X.
What can the letter name, right? I can say the name is X, whatever. So now, for example, there is a fact check part. If you see some news in the fact check part, for example,
Community
it says,
notes.
Yes, usually people are checking and stuff, but like it says, like, for example, this news is fake or this video is fake.
Yeah.
Just I was gonna say that.
Yeah, they could have fact checked it, basically, that headline. I was just gonna say that the fact that it was such a huge deal, the whole studio is like, wow, this news came out, everyone, they were angry at Farhad, of course, Saifuddin, Master Sahab and everything.
Golden Boy.
It was a little hard for me to fully believe it to be such a big thing. Like, I was telling myself, no, if you think about 70s, it's a big deal. If you think about 70s,
big thing, I guess,
yes, because now we live in this time. For us, we are the 90s kids.
But
so
I feel like, honestly, in 2025, in Pakistani show, when this happens, I feel like in not 70s, just in 2025, the effect will be almost the same. I feel
that is also true in a very sad way.
Sorry guys, from the dramas I understood this. If I am wrong, please tell me.
Yes, but I feel like it would be more if there were, God like forbid, any pictures coming out. Like, I feel like just a title, and then first of all, no one reads newspaper, but like, let's say social media post, but okay, so
some other thing I was gonna say also, do you think the father could be also in, I don't know, in right now, nowadays, maybe, for example, I can say, okay, then you are gonna get married to that person.
Yeah.
Just to save the izzat.
Yes, it is done like this.
Right.
But in this, like I said, they don't question their daughter even once. But Shirin's obviously upset. Farhad tries to come, like, meet her, but she shuts her window. And then he leaves, basically, after her. But he does take some revenge. He basically hits he runs his bike over the
Batti, or what
the
what was
reporter.
Bhatti.
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 Okay, but
it's hard.
It is hard. So Bhatti, he runs over. He's shown to be a very drunken kind of, who does gossip columns.
I wasn't expecting him to do that with the motorcycle.
But I understood his intention wasn't. It was just to scare and give him a little injury. It was easier with the bike.
Yash, that's in this show. Okay.
So I mean, like that, everything happens. Another thing that Shirin has to face is that her cousin puts the newspaper in the university and basically tries to,
the other also
cause scandal.
For me, it is the interesting, weird, ajib part is these men, for example, Ahmer, he, the cousin I'm talking about, we understood most probably 99% he put the papers there. Yes. So the thing is, for example, he can still say in his, for example, when he was with his mother, he was like, no, like this is lie and stuff. Like, say then, you did.
He did say when they went to his house with her father. He said,
because you need to be brave then. If you are like a man, as a man, like, then be brave.
He tries to say, but no one will, of course, believe him because he definitely did that. So I will say in this episode, we see it's like Romeo and Juliet, Shirin and Farhad now have a lot of obstacles. But one thing that this whole affair has done is that it has given now purpose to Shirin. I think she has purpose now to prove herself, and she's gonna put herself more in the industry to, like we already saw she was doing her dancing lessons and all that, because this has given her motivation. Before that, she was not convinced. It was mostly because of her father. So I think it will give her more purpose to her with this thing. We see Rosie is being, okay, also one nice thing I actually liked about this show is first we were thinking, oh, everything is so hunky-dory, so nice in the studio, everyone is so nice, the Chaman Bhai and Saifuddin,
nice.
Taylor Saifuddin,
right
Golden Bhai, but we see everyone has some twist in them.
Golden Bhai is pervert.
चाहते क्या हो तुम?
कहा तो है
ड्रॉप कर दो अपने घर.
Is a little pervert, yeah.
I should say this. Chamanpai is a little
gossipy and trying to create scandal. Yeah.
What is it called? Nosy.
Nosy, yes.
Nosy.
इसके बाद भाई साहब आएंगे तो घर पे जरूर.
अब नहीं आएंगे वो, लेकिन अगर आ गए तो
अच्छा. देख के तो चलिए करें मियां.
चमन भाई सोने पानों को लगाया करें, इंसानों को नहीं.
क्या मतलब है?
So the Master Saab is, I mean, he's protective actually.
He's protecting his daughter, true, but he's also like not that soft-hearted.
हरामखोर, एहसान फरामोश, जिस थाली में खाया उसी में चैन कर लिया. याद रखना, मुझे बर्बाद करना मेरी जिंदगी का मिशन है. तू ये खुद देखेगा.
Kind-hearted guy.
Yeah, but Farhad was doing imanete khiyanet, so what can I
Everyone
say?
still says that. I don't feel that bad for Farhad. He did imanat mein khiyanat by liking.
I understand your Master Saab.
By liking the daughter of the guy who
Yes.
Did favors for him.
So bad.
So other than that, I love the OST. I still love the costuming. I love the makeup. They don't miss a beat with the hairstyles. You see some people with, oily hairstyles. They used to be in 70s. They used to, because I don't think gels existed much at the time.
Yeah.
So you used to style your hair with oil.
As I know, even they were using lemon. Like,
I don't know, lemon oil, yeah, these kind of things. So those things I really like, and I'm really looking forward to Shirin's costumes when she will become more of an actress. I am more like excited for that. Again, really like Farhad portrayal by Farhan Said. Kinza Hashmi looks very like, she looks like she's a actress from that era, doesn't she? Her features are
which
like
one?
old.
Shirin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't it reminds
Rosie is
me.
also looking like that.
Rosie looks more because of she's doing more makeup right now, but definitely she also looks old time beauty, kind of. Not the like, if let's say I think if maybe which actress wouldn't look that time? Maybe Hania Amir wouldn't suit. She looks more modern.
Okay, I understood what you mean.
Yeah,
like, maybe,
those eyes and stuff, features. So
or Kubra Khan.
So as I was saying, I am really liking these things. A little sometimes it gets slow for me, but then it catches me. Like these 2 episodes, I definitely enjoyed more than last week's episode. I know you still feel more.
I mean, I was watching like this a little bit like.
Yeah, I had.
Like,
but that was also because there weren't subtitles, so we have to say that also.
That's also true.
Other than that, poor Shamsa, she was being forced. Then Farhad reaches there, and he tries to like take her away, but then the father steps in, so there's all chaos going on, and then she
does she do?
Takes poison, I guess. So I hope she survives. I think she will survive. I don't think they will kill her.
But I don't know.
Maybe the father will now get on board. But
I will say again the same thing. Last time also I said this. In this show, there should be another show inside the show from the old era.
Maybe they will show that now.
Please, maybe writers, if any writer is right now listening to us,
maybe the same writer, Ali Moin, can do this.
If writer or director or I don't know, producer, if anyone is watching right now, literally this will be so nice. Let's put it there is just 1 minute, even it can be 1 minute show, old era. Then like, because they are producing movie right now, right? They are movie producers. They are like a studio. So there should be like a product in the show, like show inside the show. Yeah. Other than that, I think my review will end on this thought. If you can add, if you want to I don't add have anything. Much, that yes, these characters are grey characters. There is some good and bad, but I do think still they are more like a community. They are not really thinking in terms of just money, materialistic. Because the director, if you think, goes both to Farhad and he goes to Shiri, and he's invested in who put this news in the newspaper. Like, bring that person to me. He talks to so many times. He talked to Taylor Sahab also, Taylor Saifuddin. So he's really taking care because these people are making part of his machine of making the movie. I feel like in nowadays, if something happens, the production team will be like, oh, you are causing controversy too much for my project. There will be I will lose profit. So they will fire them. You will not be invested in your team members like this, like in the old times. So I really like that part they are showing in this industry. So I just had to share that thought. That is all
right?
That is all.
Okay, that's all for our drama reviews. Let's move on to our segment.
Word of the day.
Today's word is barbad. Shiri is very angry when she goes to her cousin. She says, "मैं तुम्हें बर्बाद कर दूंगी. I will destroy you."
Yes. So, the Turkish word is actually, I will give more than one word because I need to say like this. As a verb, I will say mahvetmek as a verb.
What? Ekmek?
Mahvetmek.
Vetmek. Mahvetmek.
Yes, mahvetmek.
Even for me, it's the first time.
But if you are, for example, something is berbat, it says mahvolmuş or mahvolmak. Like, so mahvetmek is the doing that like verb. The other things are like adjective and noun is like, I can say it's like mahvolmuş, mahvolmak and stuff. So I can give like that. And this is the Turkish word translation.
Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed. Please do not forget to like, subscribe,
guys, please
and
subscribe
comment.
if you are watching this video, please, because we have actually maybe many non-subscribers, right, watching our videos, and we want our videos to go in a higher rate, like with inshallah,
to get some motivation and keep at this.
Yes, and we have inshallah so many upcoming dramas there will be, and
other videos, fun videos, like for example, recently we published a video, we did a food testing, and then we are inshallah will be publishing about a Turkish recipe and many more to come. You guys can give us ideas.
And
also.
one other thing is also, we are very honest with our thing, I would say. Because we literally what we are talking in the home, like in our house, we are talking maybe exactly I can say same thing also here.
While reviewing.
While reviewing, like while recording the video. So guys, please like subscribe and keep watching us, and Huda Hafiz, Allah Hafiz.
Thanks for watching. Like,
share,
subscribe.
This is so girly.
No, it isn't.